Whoa. Good.
Look who it is. It's that bot gun guy that mods Halo. He's pretty weird and he ate his cat.
Modded Gamer! Thank you for the 420. Nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I didn't eat her, I only ate half of her. The other half comes later. I can only eat so much in one sitting. I got a small stomach, you know? What she gets for destroying my router. Alright, let's play some cool music and let's begin. Gotta pee on her again. That's a different cat, and that was on accident. Her fault, not mine. Music. Ooh. Let's begin. Hello! Welcome back. It's good to see you guys. Hope you've been well. I have been grinding nonstop this whole Stream Elements thing, and honestly, it's pretty dang cool. I've been really enjoying it, and switching over has been great. Not good for productivity on making Ultimate Forge, I'll tell you that, but it's good. You peed on your cat? No, my cat ran into my pee. God, we need to drop this, all right? Oh my God! Hokey Pokey! With 23 months! Thank you so much for that huge membership goal. Much appreciated. Go! So close to 2 years. Hashtag Halo 3 ODST best engine. I'm not even going to disagree with you on that. It's still Halo 3 and it's an upgrade. Ah, Weasel! And it's an upgraded engine. Oh, yo. I love my cat. I love you. Oh. But yeah, I'm not even going to disagree with you on that, Hokey Pokey. And thank you so much for the 23 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hope you guys... I'm just not going to be a huge deal, but I hope you guys enjoyed the new alerts. I spent a bunch of time making them and animating them to look like the old Xbox 360 alerts with some fancy stuff. The tip bar down there, I tried to make it look kind of Xbox 360 as well. And my webcam, my new little webcam overlay. So I've been spending a lot of time on that. I know it's a small detail to you guys watching. You're here for the mods, but maybe it'll add some cool vibes to it. You know, it's kind of cool. Modern Gamer! Thank you for the 6th, you know.
Green says you're bald.
I'm not bald. What the? Dude, I got a haircut though. You guys haven't seen it yet. Event, fine. Event. I literally like spam. Event debug spam render 0. Oh, there you go. No more black square in the corner. Are you happy? Are you happy? There you go. Pressing the A button and nothing's happening. Press it harder. What is that? Why is the number exploded? What is that? Who blew up the number? 11.10. What did you do? Ethereal, thank you for the 2-month membership. Thank you so much. Appreciate that Mr. Modman has returned from streaming glitch hell. Yeah, that was hell. That actually was. We're so good now. Everything. What's up with the agenda today? Today, we're going to be working on a couple of things. We're going to try to get some Flood Sandbox work done. We're going to try and finish the E3 Scarab, and we're going to work on some of the new vehicles we've added. The Saber, the... God damn it, Modded Gamer, thanks for the $6! It's the 69. 6.9, alright. Thank you very much. I'm not bald. You know what? I'm going to turn my webcam on. I'm not bald, alright? I'm so glad I turned the TTS volume down. I'm not bald! Alright, I'm switching the music. Hyper, thank you so much for the 23 months! Thank you, thank you! I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for one more month till egg. It's not an egg badge. It's a gilded marble badge. It's not an egg. How many times do I have to say this? It's a very cool, very fancy gilded marble badge. And that's just the truth of it. All right, anyone who says otherwise is wrong and also wrong at the same time. Double wrong. Kind of crazy how wrong you can get. It's a damn egg. It's gold and white. Look, the other one's black and white, which is like a dark black marble stone. And the other one's white, which is like a light white marble stone. And then the 3-year is just blue because I'm blue and yellow. And that one's blue and yellow. It doesn't show the membership message on the screen. It doesn't. No, I don't know why. I can't change it. It was just a Stream Elements thing. But I can read the membership messages myself. One of the few things I actually get to read. Alright. I want the live pod. Okay, we gotta launch the live pod. But also, hold on, I might look insane right now. Oh, dude, it's me. Can you believe that? That's crazy. It's really me. For real, on God. That's awesome. My eyes. Alright, so you know what? It's fine. I'll just leave. I didn't want to be here anyway. Ah! God. I heard that. Modded Game, shut up. Thank you for the 333. I hate this TTS timing, dude. I'm like, thank you. Bald. Shut up. I'm not bald, bro. I have a nice head of hair, I'll have you know. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all this hair. Look at that. Does that look bald to you? I don't think so. That's a nice head of hair is what that is. Wig? You can't just start calling wig when it looks nice. I hate it here. Man, receding it. That's not even receding. My hairline's been like this since I was born. What kind of glue you? Shut the... Man, what the hell? I don't even know if I want to make Halo mods anymore. I think I'll just turn my screen black and go, oh, wow, this is so cool. Wow, if only my stream could see this. If only the chat could see all this cool stuff I'm doing. Adam, thank you for the 333.
Can you see tips from last stream?
I can.
Tip tried as the router was killed yesterday. If not, I was saying to play the Phantom landing gear sounds as well as the Saber missile sound mock-up, didn't you?
Yeah, I did play them. I think I was about to play them when my internet went out. Yeah, I will, absolutely. I see all the tips from last stream. Yeah, that was the last tip that was sent, was you doing that, like, right as the internet died. Gorilla Glue Mod RJ. Look at it! Okay, now it looks a little bit insane.
Chat,
that's my hair, bro.
No, it's a wig and he's really bald.
What?
Balder than the arbiter.
Modded Gamer, thank you for the $4 episode. Chat, we all know it's a wig and he's really bald. How do you know the Arbiter's bald? He could have a full head of hair under that helmet. Maybe he just shaved it all in that Halo 2 cutscene when it was off, and then maybe it regrew under his helmet. You don't know, dude. You don't know. You have no idea. It was good. What up, Chanel? Good to see you. All right. Whatever. Dude, why the tip bar keeps exploding at certain number values? Look at that. That looks insane. 28.859999999. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. That's not my fault. For the record, I'm not the one breaking that. I blame Stream Elements. Not my fault. Imagine Drake had a low taper fade. I'm good, bro. I'll leave that to Ninja. He got it on lock. Modded Gamer, thank you for the 333.
We literally saw him naked in Halo 2 bot.
I know, and they gave him a butthole. Still freaks me out to this day. Why did they do all that? They didn't have to do all that. The sounds. What sounds? I like the new alerts. I'm glad you like them. I spent way too long on them. Swiss! 33 months, Swiss. Thank you so much. Huge. So close to 3 years. That's insane. I'm breaking it. Me, Swiss, the demolitionist. Do not break it. We need it intact. And by it, I mean I have no idea what it is, but don't break it. Don't you dare. You see that bumblebee operate? I'm glad you said that because that's exactly what I was thinking. I don't launch this thing enough. For the sound. Oh, the sounds you DM me. Yeah, hold on. Let me launch the bumblebee and I'll check it out. I don't know how I forgot that fast. I think it needs a launch sound. I'm pulling it back. I'm pulling it back. Oh! How is it okay? It survived. That's not supposed to happen. I can't post the cut flood transport form in the Discord since I don't have a phone number to verify the server. I'm afraid I can't help you with that. That's just the sad reality. Could it dig into the ground? It's supposed to. It's supposed to activate a crash sequence. I think I hit at too shallow of an angle. This vehicle's always been a little iffy to get the crash sequence right. Let me try one more time. Then we'll check out the DM sounds. Alright, I'm slowing it down. Thing really just keeps on going, huh? Try and guess what I'm drawing next. Here's a hint. They're not human. It's a furry. No, it's a scaly. Confirmed. I did that on purpose. That's a feature. That's a feature. Oh, the shake on it actually feels like it has air resistance. Yeah, me too. Fun fact, I did that literally just by adding a bunch of different points and different values all at different amounts around it. So when you hold right click, it like pressures at different areas, which causes it to go like Modern Gamer, thank you for the 333.
You look like a glowworm.
What? I'm not wearing a wig. This is my hair. I can pull it. Look at that. Now I gotta fix it because you. God damn it. Am I gonna work on the lich tonight? You know, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forgot that I was working on the lich because I've been so busy the past couple days working on so many things. But yeah, I suppose so. I think so. Stapled on hair, bro. Looks like that. That's crazy. Crazy, dude. You know, there's like 20,000 other streamers you could joke and call bald. Me, on the other hand, I don't think so. Okay, dude. You like lore? In Severin, devils and demons are two separate things. Devils are commanded by Malice, the judge of the... Dude, I need to like understand how your brain works and how you can just come up with deep lore. Like, I want to write stories and stuff, but I can't, for the life of me, sit for long enough to like not tweak out to think deeply on a giant, like,
I can't believe he stole the arbiter's secret tube.
Dude, this is not a toupee. Also, somebody can somebody like AI generate arbiter with hair, please? Now I'm really curious to know what he'd look like. Also, if you have the option to choose the hairstyle, can you please give him like an emo cut, like a 2000s emo cut? Thank you. Now I need to know what that looks like. Modern Gamer, thank you for the tip. Much appreciated.
Older than a Gyrolani from Halo 3.
Damn, that's actually good. That's savage, dude. The brutes, oh, they're brutes, by the way. Not Gyrolani's. Just gonna throw that out there. They're called brutes. And it is really sad that they're so bald in Halo 3. Like, look at this dude down here. He has a beard. You want to guess what else he has? Nothing. It's just the beard. Enhance. Go into his skull. Alexander!
A Star Wars documentary on the Empire in a COPS format, narrated by Optimus Prime. Check supporter chat in Discord.
Wait, what? That's actually sick. What the fuck? Narrated by the Optimus Prime. I'm down. What the fuck? Thank you very much for the $5. I appreciate it. Also, let me look at those sounds really quickly. Where did you say you put it? Check supporter chat? Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, I broke everything. This is about... This narrative by Optimus Prime, like, for real? Is it? Hold on, let me listen to this. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna skip through really quick to hear the narration.
The presence of their patrols in the shipping lanes provides security by...
Dude, that's him. That's literally him. Also, I love how old it is. Actually, Peter Cole. No, it literally is him. Also, look how old this is. I absolutely love that, like look at the quality on this is crazy, dude. This is like the most 2004 shit I've ever seen.
Projecting the order of imperial authority. This is the story of the Revenge class.
Yo, that's actually crazy. I don't know if I can watch that without getting copyright struck, to be honest with you, because of all the music and stuff, but I frick with it. That's cool, though. All right, now I'm finally, on God, for real, gonna listen to the sounds. Desu actually did it. Thank you for... Alright, guys. Me or Arbiter to the toupee? Come on. This is a real head of hair. That's the fake Arbiter toupee. Are you convinced now? I hate it. I thank you for doing that, Desu. I appreciate it. Show the Locust. The Locust is kind of old now, but you're happy. I'm happy to show it. Not the only one coming up with the lore. I deliberate with the co-writer, the one that used to join this chat named Anthony. Oh, you work with Anthony LaMonica? That's sick. You remember me saying that name a lot? Yeah, absolutely. Heroes Unite! Thank you so much for 3 months. You lit up 3 lights with that one. Thank you so much. His toupee is better. Bruh! Why did I get in the gaming chair? His toupee is not better. Well, I mean, I don't have a toupee, so I guess it would. Whatever, dude. I don't know. It's too complicated. He admits it. I'm not gonna pull out my hair again because it keeps getting messed up. But there's nothing to admit. All right, my lovely head of hair. Why are you T-posing? Because I'm an aggressive alpha gamer, dude. Just like all gamers, I'm an alpha. That's just how it is, man. What can I say? What can I say? Every time I tab in my second monitor, I just see Arbiter with an emo cut, and it's freaking me out, dude. It's freaking me out. Walking Banshee? It does look like a walking Banshee. But odd. It's kind of cool, though. Make the Locust climbing walls theoretically possible. Alright, we gotta listen to those sounds now. Put emo Arbiter as your desktop? I could. I like my desktop, though. It's like the Windows XP wallpaper. Oh, okay. If you already know the answer to this from supporter chat, don't answer, because I've been posting in supporter chat so much. But I'm asking this question to see if I've nailed something or not. I don't think I have yet, but I think I'm getting close. If you had to guess... Okay, it's a little bit obvious, but if you had to guess a style for the new, like, stream layout for, like, the tip bar down below and this, what would you say it reminds you of? Hint the answer is fish. The answer is not fish to this question. I'm trying to probe the minds of people. Blades era, PS2. You forgot to upgrade from the 360. Well, Amnesiac got it right first time, and Solidus Snake too. It's the OG. I was trying to like mimic the style of the OG dashboard. That was all right. I'm glad that some people are getting it. I feel like I've succeeded. I still want to do better, make it fancier, but in the future. But I'm glad people are kind of getting the vibe of it. Wicked. What about the Covenant Walkers from Halo Reach? I don't know what those are, to be honest. I've never seen that. They've done the original Xbox. Well, I would be down to do the original Xbox and maybe have like a whole thing for it for when I'm modding like Halo 2 in the future. And then maybe like a more modern 360 kind of layout for whenever I'm doing like Halo Reach modding and Halo 4 modding. I think that'd be kind of fun. Add the booster frame to the game. One day I would love to add the booster frame to the game. I think that would be so sick. Chicken jockey, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, if you have any suggestions, you guys, for like custom alerts and sounds and stuff, I do have a couple in, but I mostly just saved them for like the crazy big amounts of like memberships and tips right now, because I don't have a big enough library of sounds. So in stream chat and or supporter chat, feel free to recommend some funny, goofy, and or just regularly fitting sounds so that we can spice things up a little bit. Also, I can do like custom animations and stuff, like the little Xbox pop-up and things all are able to be, you know, upgraded and things. Anyway, emojis have delivered me. You look at Adam sounds. I'm doing it. I looked at Discord and was wondering what I was doing, and I remembered. Now I'm looking. All right. Where's the? Oh no, that's not it. Yeah, Phantom landing gear. I actually think I did listen to this on stream yesterday. Not yesterday, last stream. But my internet and my cat ate my router as I was listening to it. So close. I'm already dead. Emo arbiter. Oh Shinderu. All right, here's the Phantom landing gear sounds they've been working on. And then that's when it goes in and this is out. I really like the hissing in the second one. It sounds like a hydraulic hiss, just kind of like, it's like done with it. Like, listen to that again. I like it, actually. Like, you can definitely hear the wraith noises in there. Like, it's not hidden, but it's mixed pretty well. I like these, honestly. I really do. You know what, though? I do think we are so overdue for getting the wombat reticle in. I really do think we're, like, very, very overdue for that. I want to get that in immediately. I think getting the wombat reticle in would go stupidly hard. And if you haven't seen the wombat reticle yet, you know what? I'll open Photoshop and show it to you. I think it'll be very, very cool. I will say, I know it's at the end of the day a small thing, but changing the reticle of like a vehicle on screen really changes the vibe of it. I know that might sound like weird, but I swear it does. It like changes the whole feel of everything. Nick's recent video on cut reach stuff talking about walkers. Only a couple bits of concept art exists in the background though. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, I picked my favorite because there was a ton of different reticle ideas that Adam cooked up. But this is my favorite of all of them for the wombat. Me personally, this is my favorite one. And the reason this is my favorite one for the wombat is these outer rings I can have spinning and animated depending on the direction that you're looking. I really want to do that. So the idea is that I would basically, I'm going to do a couple things first. One, we're going to make it black and white because it needs to be black and white for Halo. So we do that. Then two, we're going to go ahead and split these up into separate reticles. So like this middle area here will be one. Okay, we're good. So we'll split that into a separate one. So now you can see it's completely separate. This would be like your standard reticle. It looks like the cutscene one. Exactly. That's what Adam did and why they designed it like this, because it's literally designed right after the cutscene reticle. Frankly, I think they did a fantastic job. The saber. Oh yeah, the saber missile lock-on sounds. I forget. I think that one I was a little bit more iffy on. Let me read it. Actually, it's not too bad. When you compare that to what the saber sounds like right now, to be honest, the one right now, you can't even hear that well because the sound, like, distances and stuff on it are kind of low. Yeah, no, yours is definitely better. That one you can barely hear. Nande! Thank you so much for the 2! I really appreciate it. It said visuals an important part of the overall game feel. Very true. Very, very true. Speaking of which, we're also going to be adding a cool HUD for the saber that Adam designed, and it's very, very damn awesome. What if you added that Halo 3 Marine supercarrier in the giant lake with wombats on it? The Marine... Jesus, bro. You said the Marine supercarrier. What's the Marine supercarrier? But yeah, true Nande. Visuals are, like, very, very critical. One of the reasons that I redesigned the stream as well, because it's a whole vibe and a half. A vibe and 3/4. All right, let's quickly split this up again. We're gonna go. All right, that's good. Now I have these split. So my idea is this, all right? The reason I split this into 3 is this will be the main reticle. And then around it, this object here, this one will be able to rotate and spin in one of the directions based on like your aiming, yaw, or pitch or whatever. And then this one around it on the 3rd layer will spin in the opposite direction, giving you a very like dynamic feeling HUD, even though it's just kind of reading your left, right, forward, back move. We get run over with the saber when you get run. Like, I don't know how to fix getting run over in the saber. Well, like I do, but it causes the flight physics to feel kind of ass. Called the Crassus class supercarrier. I'd love to check it out. These do feel good, though, I will say. I know I just copied the values for the missiles over for the most part, but it does feel really good. Who keeps killing me, man? That's insane. This game is unfair, dude. Unbalanced game. Somebody keeps killing me, bro. Alright, I'm gonna save this to a couple different files real quick. Can't wait to see the saber and wombat reticles in game. Me too, actually. I'm very excited for it. Let me go ahead and save this to... Give me one sec. I gotta grab a ton of folders super quickly. Background, it's gonna be objects, vehicle, there. Okay, we have it saved. So now, what I'm gonna do is pull these up like so. So I'm gonna grab this, and I gotta do something dumb, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I have to do this for the alpha channel. Basically, I copy all this, get an alpha channel like that. It needs to have a black layer. So this is going to become the wombat HUD main. We'll just call it wombat HUD main. Wait. LZW compression. I think that's fine. Alright, now that we did wombat HUD main, we're going to do the next one, which is going to be the first inner circle here. Boom, 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 boom. What is happening? Undo. Somebody's breaking something, and it's definitely not my fault. I take no blame. Alright, there we go. We got the alpha channel. I have to paste this in the alpha channel or else the game will just get mad and do dumb stuff. New tip bar goal counter? Yes, I just finished designing it today. Hopefully you like it. We've got a ton of new... The entire stream's been redesigned now that I have stream elements, which means I have full customization to do whatever I want. I really like the alerts. I spent way too long on the alerts, but I really like them. Alright, we got this. Here. We got ours. So this is now ring. Cool. We did it. Great. Let's do the Xbox 360 blades. That was the intention. I'm glad that you got that vibe from it. Obviously, it's not like one-to-one in any case, but it was inspired by it. I'm glad you noticed. DMs? Real jank DMs? Thank you so much, Jank. Guys, Jank DM'd me and said, cursed AI arbiter. It did not want me to give him a low taper fade. Guys, why do we have more than one of these now? There's more than one of them now. Guys, please. Please! I don't think P-Stain liked that very much. We do not need more emo arbiter pictures. I appreciate it. The effort of this community. Astounding. Impressive even. However, I think we're good. on the arbiter emo haircut pictures. All right, let's get some bitmaps in here. You AI. Look, if it's a shit post, who cares if it's AI? Just goofing and gaffing. We need that as an emote. No, we don't. Nope. Shin Sangzilla. That's a good reference. What are you making here? We're currently doing the wombat HUD. This wombat HUD was designed based off the Halo 3 ODST cutscene that shows them by Adam right there, actually. Thanks so much for the 3.
Idea, you can use one of the simpler, less complex wombat reticles for the Halo 2 extinction wombats, since I think that 2 currently uses a hornet reticle.
I don't remember what the Halo 2 one uses, actually. It might use... Actually, I have no clue. I would have to go back and look. But not a bad idea at all, actually. With the alerts of your Xbox 360 vibes, that's the goal. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was staring at Xbox 360 alert notifications for hours to get it to look like it does. All right, I have to talk about this because I spent so long studying the notification style that, like, I feel like if I don't at least say something about it, I'm gonna go insane. I love the look. Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna get this in. We already have the bitmaps in. Now we just have to design a HUD for it. Good news is doing Halo 3 HUDs is actually very easy. Bad news is I kind of forgot some of it, so we're gonna be relearning it along the way. Right? Look what you've done to Arbiter. You created a meme out of him with a shitty emo haircut. Like, I didn't make them. I just asked people to make them. Okay. He does look like a dinosaur here. It's like a cross between Godzilla and... Bro, that is Shin Sangzilla. This goes hard though, dude. This should be my new profile picture on Discord. That's so badass, bro. It's so sick. That's so sick. Looks like Monster vs. Godzilla. It did. All right, let's go ahead and give ourselves a nice little HUD reticle here. So, fun fact, on vehicles, you can actually have 2 HUDs because the vehicle can have a HUD and its weapon can have a HUD. But as for our weapon, or as for the HUD on the actual wombat, which I don't mind the fact that the hangar is pitch black. I didn't break it. It's not my fault. Don't judge me. The reticle right now on it, obviously being the Hornet reticle, this is attached to the weapon. So we actually need to go into the drone's weapon here. Fix it. Let's go down to the HUD interface right here. So it uses the V Hornet HUD definition. What I'm going to do is steal the Hornet HUD, and I'm going to go ahead and bring it into the drone here. I'm going to do HUD. I'm going to call it C HUD. Forget why they call it that. But we'll paste it in here. This will be V Drone Alpha. Now we have a new HUD. And this way we can edit and change to our heart's content. You make modded armor? Yeah, 100%. I designed a... Well, no, I've made custom armor and custom Spartans before. That one thick lady Spartan I made for that one cutscene, that was technically custom armor. Alright, we have our wombat out here. That's good. Now that we're flying it, I'm gonna mute it is what I'm gonna do. God, it's so loud. I'm gonna temporarily mute Sapien. Big booty Spartan. Listen, man. Listen, alright? You listening? Thank you. That's all I asked for. I appreciate it. Are we getting custom weapon stream? I don't have any ideas for custom weapons right now. Ever since they did the stanchion and the C4 equipment, I'm kind of chilling. I'd like to do custom weapons, though. I actually really, really like animating first-person weapons. It's very fun. All right, let's do this. First things first. We're going to grab a brand new HUD reticle. Right now it's using the Hornet HUD reticle, which is stored in the main HUD reticle's texture. We're going to go past all that and do things the easy way by literally just getting the main object here. Saving. Did I break it? Oh, we're good. There we go. Okay, but it's too big. It looks good, actually. Holy shit. Shout out Adam. The colors and like the alpha and transparency and stuff on it's like perfect. That looks awesome. All right, sick. The one thing I'm going to do here though is I'm going to set the scale to like 0.3 and see if that looks good. Shrink it down a little bit. think, yeah, 0.3 looks pretty good. I have the audio muted, so don't mind it too. Actually, I'm not gonna mute the audio. I'm just gonna turn it down so we can still hear a little bit. There we go. That's pretty cool. We're on the stream, download El Dorito Halo Online. Dude, somebody posted a picture of a mod on Twitter earlier today from El Dorito, and it was just... I'm not even going to describe it. You can use your imagination. That should not be the legacy El Dorito leaves. El Dorito's too awesome to be overtaken by lewd mods. Alright. So we got our crosshair, 0.3. I'm going to go ahead and add another bitmap widget. We're going to duplicate this one, this crosshair. We're going to do ring 01. And I'm going to swap it to the correct ring here. Let's see how that looks in game. Nice, we got the first ring in. Let's go ahead and let's try to animate it, actually. We need animation data for this ring. We're going to go ahead and add animation data here. So in order to animate this, I'm trying to think. There's the binoculars, triggers the scroll on the Spartan HUD. Let me go look at the Spartan HUD really quick so I don't have to waste my time trying to figure out all this from scratch. I'm just going to see how it works there. It should be under UI, HUD, Spartan, and then it'll be under the binoculars section of the Spartan HUD. Spartan HUD. We need more non-degenerates playing. True! We need El Dorito to become like a totally peak thing. Sick. Alright. Anyway, this is in helmet top. I'm looking for binoculars. Let's do binoculars wide full screen. Because if you ever noticed in Halo 3, when you're looking through the binoculars, there's all these like little things on the side that are kind of like scrolling up and down and just kind of moving. What I basically want to do is just find that. Yeah, so it's these right here. The rulers is what they're called. Horizontal ruler has this animation. So it has X turn 1. I'm trying to see if that's tied to any. Don't think it is. Input X turn 1 does a yaw slide. X turn 1 just works. Does that mean the other one works for 2? Wait, hold up. I'm brain blasting. We have input type external 1. Render data. Oh, okay, it's A and B, camera, yaw. I get it. All right, now we can animate this. So here's what we're gonna do. We gotta go down here, and for this one, we're gonna have input B, and it's gonna be a camera yaw, like so. I'm gonna rotate the inner one, and we're gonna add an animation. Actually, we're gonna steal this animation, the yaw slide. We take this, put it under, what is this under, active? We're gonna put this under active. I honestly don't know the differences. I don't do this enough to tell you. But we're gonna yoink that. We're gonna go objects, vehicles, drone alpha, HUD, and we're gonna throw this in here. This is going to be yaw rotate. Okay, now we got that. Yaw. I like that. I like that. Micro cock would get mad. Bam. Yeah, let's just don't tell them that anything's happening. Extra keyframes. Okay, so what this does is we don't want this. We want a rotation value. 2 keyframes. 0 to 1000. Those don't actually matter for the keyframes. Angle is be yaw 0 and then add 1 at 1000. That is at 360 degrees. That probably works. I have no idea. Let's find out. What? Oh, I didn't even I put it on external 2. And we'll delete the default function. So, let's see, does it rotate? Nope. Okay, well that's troubling. Still no rotation, I'm gonna cry. Actually, why is the texture set to texture scale and texture offset? Interesting that it does scale and offset. I just want to do a rotation. Oh, it's because 0 to 0. Let's do 0 to 1. Oh, I saw it wiggle a little. What the fuck, dude? It's 3D! HUD widgets are 3D? I didn't even know that. Look at that. Wait, that's actually sick as fuck. Or maybe it's like illusionary 3D. It's like a globe. Wait, that's actually so cool. I did not know you could do that. You can imitate and like mimic 3D rotations. So sick. What the fuck? Because I was so confused because I was like, there's yaw, pitch, and roll, and I'm like, why are 3D rotation values allowed on a 2D plane? That's pretty sick. Let's see if yaw is the rotation we're looking for. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Check that out. So now we got a rotating circle depending on your orientation in the world. So if you're gay or straight, this will point forward or back. Wicked. Alright, so now we have ring 1. We'll duplicate it, make ring 2, and then we're going to go ahead and switch this out here. Camera yaw was what we were using for the other one. We're going to do camera pitch, and then we're going to go ahead and swap out the texture to the new texture. So ring 2, this will be the outermost ring on the HUD. The last thing we need to do is make it rotate. Actually, we might not even have to switch. Let's see. Might just be good already. Ooh, that's kind of sick. Look at that. Depending on where I'm looking, it's just kind of going all over the place. That's pretty cool. Yo, Adam, you cooked with this. This is pretty awesome. It looks like super techy. At least you don't have to do the UI for Halo 4 Infinite. Oh god, dude. Green has been suffering on that so hard. Looks like it's calibrating. It does. I like it. I really like it. Do you think I should make it so the outer rings also turn red? Because right now, I think they all turn red when an enemy is noticed or locked. I can test it here. But I wonder if I should make it so that only the inner part turns red. Yes. No, I kind of like it when they all go red. That's pretty cool. I think it's cool. The UI is fucking sick. Yeah, it fucking Adam like traced and like did their own take on the ODST cutscene wombat HUD. I split it up into a couple pieces after they finished it and just added some basic animations tied to like camera rotations. And it looks pretty cool in action. Thank you, Adam. That is a reticle? Hell yeah, it is. It's sick. Adam's cooking. I actually love it. Now I need to give this thing something better than Hornet missiles. This is just a glorified Hornet, dude. Crazy. Now we can do the saber. Because... Now, normally you'd be like, well, why don't you just port the Saber's HUD from Halo 3, or Halo Reach, excuse me. But, problem is, the way that weapons work in Halo Reach is different when it comes to vehicles. Like, if you recall when you're on the mission Long Night of Solace and flying the Saber, you have to press Y on your controller, and that will swap you between missiles and that'll swap you back to your machine gun. Halo 3 doesn't have that. Halo 3 weapons get a single weapon. There's no swapping allowed, and it's just bound to left trigger, right trigger, or melee, or B. Just like Banshee bombs, you press B. For this, you fire with left click, and you fire missiles with the Banshee bomb button, B, or melee. And then you boost with the right click, or the left trigger. So I basically needed a HUD that would encompass both of these things. And without me even asking, Adam went ahead again and made some... God, I just tabbed into Emo Arbiter again. God damn it. Ooh, wait, Adam, you are cooking with that. Oh, I see. It's based off how, like, it actually is. Adam, thanks so much for the 3! Oh my god, you broke the tip bar.
Also, the way you're trying to animate it is, in my opinion, way better than how it's animated in the cutscene. I'd do a color-coded version alongside a clip of the cutscene. What above and doesn't move is wild.
That's... I was just reading your DM. Let me see this. Let me go to this clip. Wait, hold up. Wait, zoom, enhance. So this is the wombat HUD that it's based off of. You can see it's like the actual authentic wombat HUD. Like Adam hooked with it. Dude, what is happening with the tip bar? Why is it not rounding to the nearest second decimal place? So as you can see, just like the wombat HUD that we have now that Adam designed, it's got like the little circle in the middle, the big thick ring, and then like the outer ring with all the dashes. Seems like the inner ring is tied to like the zooming almost. I like it, but I'm glad you... Get out of here! But, yeah, no, I do... Your elements may be a little broken. Yeah! Why isn't it rounding, dude? Who needs to see... Cents don't even get calculated that, like, far unless you're pumping, like, fucking gas. The outer ring is completely static. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it was just a small detail in a cutscene. It's not like they needed to think it through immensely hard, but I'm glad you like the way that I animated it, because honestly, I prefer to keep it this way because it just feels very dynamic and fun. God, get out of here! I swear to God, I'm not trying to put Emo Arbiter on the screen. It's just there, dude. Just fucking there. All right, I'm gonna go through the options. Let me save a bunch of these saber HUD reticles that Adam did. You were cooking with these, by the way, Adam. Like, all of these are really nice options. Okay, I got all the saber HUDs that you worked on downloaded. I'm gonna throw them all into the Photoshop file here. Go ahead and I can white filter over the whole document. Show you guys in a second. Saber HUD. All right, they're all here, overlaid atop each other. So let's talk about it. These are all designed by Adam, and they're supposed to be like an incorporation of the missile and turret of the saber. So here's the first one. You can see it's kind of got the missile like lines poking out, but it's got like the reticle for the machine gun in the middle. The next one feels... This one just reminds me of the Halo 4 Warthog turret. But it does have the little Falcon machine gun reticle in the middle, which is... This one... I think if the thing in the middle was bigger, I would like this one quite a bit. But I like that it has the spiky missile outside and it's merged with like the turret on the inside. Man, which one you choose? You might want to animate it to spin when shooting the chain gun like Halo 2 Beta Warthog turret. Yeah, I'd be down. That'd be kind of sick. This one I really like. This one feels pretty good. And this is my favorite one. This one is straight up my favorite. I feel like these diamonds represent like missiles, the little spikes atop it. That feels like the missile HUD. And then you also have the chain gun in the middle, plus the chain gun like duality thing going on here. This is my favorite one. This feels like it merges both at the best, like, at like the best possible level. All right, let's put it in game. Let's do it. I'm here once again to say I would like to do unspeakable things to a pelican if it was a human being. Specifically the Halo. Wow, that is... Hey, but you know what? While I wouldn't personally admit that out loud, I respect it. You know, I respect it. I also could add in some... I could add in some animations for the HUD. Like, what am I talking about? Like the big outer parts of the HUD that the Saber has in Halo Reach. I could add some of those on there, like the scrolling bars and stuff. I do kind of like the open, clean nature of this HUD being a lot more basic. The last one of the crosshair in the very middle is actually the Falcon's crosshair. Yeah, the little circle with the 4 lines. Alright, let's run a little command here. We're going to do tool, bitmaps, objects, vehicles, saber, bitmaps, HUD. Alright, nice. Nice! Okay. Got it good. Go ahead and... This one I don't think is going to be animated. Scrolling bars, the altitude lines? Yeah, which is very easy to animate as well. Very, very easy to animate. Let's go to our saber. So for saber, we just want to go to the saber. The weapon tag right here. The weapon tag is what actually has the HUD. And that should be right there. Nice. Also using the Hornet HUD, so we're just going to copy the Hornet HUD again, put it into the saber folder, rename it. Will become V Saber. I would like to do a little bit more complicated stuff with the Saber HUD, personally. But I'm just going to start by having the reticle. Hey, for Ma, what if we just stole art from someone named Anti-Real? Surely no one would ever notice such a feat. Yeah. I feel like pretty much everybody here in chat should have context for that situation. But if you don't, the Marathon art team done fucking goofed. Why did it really bugging me that the tip bar has exploded again? What happened? What is 52.879? How does that even happen? Oh, it's because the 333. Oh, yes, that's annoying. It should definitely round that down to do not truncate it at all. That's fine. That's totally fine, dude. That's totally fine. All right, let's go grab our HUD reticles. C HUD, tags, objects, vehicles. We're gonna snag our Saber bitmaps, HUD, Saber HUD. Let's see, is it too big? Let's find out. 233 plus 100. Yeah, it's just all the 333 tips are causing an explosion. It doesn't know how to calculate and round that one single amount. Single cent, it breaks it. Oh, okay. Okay, that's still very big. What she said. Okay, I feel like that's a bit more reasonable. I want to see if I can get that lock-on thing going. Too small. Triple the size. You know what? Actually, very good point. My bad. I'll quadruple it. Finally, I can see where I'm aiming. Jesus. About time, dude. Easy, dude. This is what happens when you have a pro gaming chair. It just enhances your gameplay like this. Oh no, I've made a terrible mistake. Ah! Okay, we're back. Compensating? Hey, I don't think so. Saber's falling. Guys, I'm gonna sound like an e-beggar here for a second, which to be fair, all streamers are, but can somebody please tip like $1 and like 3 cents or something so that the tip bar stops being exploded? I swear this is not like a ploy for me as a streamer to make. Like, it's actually just like, it's ruining my stream aesthetic, and I don't think I can fix it because I don't have the control to truncate things. It's completely on Streamlabs, and it's killing me, man. Killing me. Fly all the way in the air. Nah. Likely story. Alright, thanks, guys. Thanks. Don't leave me to suffer here. Can I aim it myself? What the fuck? Why can I do that? That's weird. No one tip, leave for the rest of the stream. But it'll keep happening because the default tip amount's 333, which is insane. The outside fill bits are actually from the missiles? Yeah. Oh, are they? Huh. Can you hit yourself? That's actually a good question. Let's find out. No, doesn't seem so. I tried. Be cool just firing headfirst into a scarab and leaving it at the last second. I mean, that's generally how this is done. I mean, this thing is a strafe fighter, so like you want to boost in really quick, get to the right distance, and then start laying in. Dip on out as fast as you can. Someone fixed it. Somebody fixed it! Hyoken! Oh, it didn't pop up your tip because it was... Okay, I gotta make tips that are over $1 pop up. Thank you so much, Hyoken. Said Magic Stream Fixer powers activate! Thank you! You know, just for that, I gotta do something. Hold on. I have to fix the stream elements. It's gonna bug me if I don't fix that. Give me 1 second. Boom. I fixed it. Let me rerun it. I fixed it, didn't I? Ah! I'm so confused. Hang on, I'm cooking in my brain. My brain is cooking. Okay, it didn't work. Ignore Discord, that wasn't meant for you. Brother, that's gonna be my DMs, isn't it? Oh! Let's go! So shout out Demon for that huge Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. Is this Pro Skater or Pro? No, it's Pro Skater 1. Tony Hawk Pro Skater Tour completion. Huge, huge, large even. Alright, Saber looks pretty good. I don't really want to animate it anymore right now, but I do... Is it in Halo 3, when you lock onto something, does it, like... I gotta check. I'm putting down some missile pods. Hang on. Vehicle. Where is it? I know it's on the map. Missile pod. Alright, if I take... That's not a missile pod. If I take a missile pod... I aim at the scarab. Does it do that HUD thing? Where like it locks onto a position on my screen? It does, look at that. It can lock on to an object on the screen. Gamers, I'm about to start tweaking on God, bro. In a really good way, though. Really good way. I need to see this. Davy Jones, real Davy Jones. It's good to see you, man. He's locked in. I'm always locked in. I cannot be unlocked. Drake's tism is being tickled. It is indeed tickling my fancy. Woo. The missile HUD. Let's see what's going on with this. Alright, so we have warning flashes, crosshair, and ammo area. I'm gonna guess it's the crosshair. I need to see this though. I need to see this. We have locked red diamond, locked flashing diamond, crosshair red, so we don't want the crosshair, we want the locked. Interior, what is it? Interior diamond HUD when locked. Okay, so I want locked red diamond. Placement data, weapon target? That's a placement data? That's it? You just play. Bruh. Didn't the Hornet have lock on too? So this is where the cool kids are at. What's up, Sophie? Welcome, welcome. I guess I gotta use stream elements now because your setup looks sick as fuck. Thank you, Davy Jones. I appreciate it. I'm still working on it. I'm still cooking with it. But I appreciate it. Got done with Marvel Rivals comp. Oh, so you're in a terrible mood. I mean, so it's like 50-50. I'll either own people and be like, oh, good day. More often than not, I'll end off on a bad game. Just be like, fucking hate everything. I'm gonna go beat up a bunch of random people. Make the diamond in the HUD disappear when you get a lock? Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to take this bitmap widget here and yoink it for the crosshair. For that, I'm going to have to also yoink it. Very complicated process, a whole lot of yoink. Damn. Crazy with it. We did it. I saw it too. RJ was punching people on the street. That's true. That's very true, actually. Completely true. Just lost because my teammate banned Hella and we got stuck fighting an Iron Man who was being pocketed by healers. Oh, no. And they don't want to. Yeah, as somebody who mains Iron Man a lot of the time in comp because he's just so hard to deal with unless they have a Hella. Who bans Hella, dude? It must have been the Iron Man who banned Hella. Was like, guys, hear me out. Yes, please. By the way, my Windows 11 updated on stream. Fun fact. That's why I had an hour delay. But it updated on stream, and now my error sound is a little bit crispier. Notice. You hear that? Doo-doo-doo. It's not like a long reverb echo on it anymore. Very subtle thing, but it's kind of neat. Kind of freaking neat, dude. And then we'll have Saber HUD unlocked. For the guts then. Hey, but Hella is bad. What? We have the yeah, no, everybody, I always just ban Groot and Spidey. I understand the banning of Hulk because his team-ups are really good, but I hate playing against Spider-Man on pretty much any character that's not a tank. Except like maybe Namor, because he's really good at handling Spider-Man. And Wanda also I found is very good at handling Spider-Man. I would say Namor's better though. But yeah, any other characters that's not a tank or Namor or Wanda, I'm just like ban Spider-Man immediately. I refuse. Is literally just 2 tanks and what? No, he is. So is the Streamlabs tipping page not loading for anyone else? Oh, it's Stream Elements. Is it broken? I actually don't know. I do not know. This reticle type would make a killer plasma launcher? True. As if we added all the members of Noble Team on Halo 3? That would be kind of cool. It'd be kind of fun to, and this is, some people would hate me for this just because they'd be like, why? But it would be fun to like backport certain Halo Reach armors into Halo 3 and Halo 3's like shinier, not as grungy style. I'll send you some new stuff in an hour or two. Ooh! I'm excited. Why did my stream elements not update? Hold on, I'm gonna try editing my stream elements one more time. It should have worked. I was trying to make it so the where is... I was trying to make it so that that tip popped up because the $1 tips weren't appearing, which is really sad. Variation settings, when it's at least $1. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I can replay Hyokins. There it goes. It didn't show up. Oh! There we go. Hyokin's alert now appears. Thank you. I appreciate it. That was when Hyokin fixed the tip bar. Unblew it up. I also have an entire Halo Reach armor and skeleton imported to Halo 2, so if you want data files for that, let me know. Ooh. Ooh, that's a lot of work. Damn. Works for Firefox, not Chrome. What? No way it doesn't work on Chrome. That's weird. I don't know if I believe it. What happens when you get to the tip goal? It glows, and then I tried to add an animation to it, but I can't really test it unless the tip goal is actually completed. So we'll find out if it works or breaks or whatnot. It doesn't make a sound yet, but I made it so it glows at 100, and then a little animation will go like... I don't know then. I'm just testing stuff out. We'll see what happens. Alright, sorry. I was getting distracted. I really want to do this lock-on thing. Kind of sick. This is the missile HUD definition. I'm going to copy some stuff from it. Let's go to our saber. Let's see if we can't get this really cool looking HUD. Davey Jongle, VFX Dongle, tips.
Test.
Thank you for the 1578, dude. I appreciate. Oh, he brought us up to 16. I need something special to happen when it hits 69.69. I need that to happen. I didn't even think that but I can do that. I didn't even think about it, but I could literally make anything happen at 69.69. I want to have the South Park guy just go, nice. It was so fun. Thank you so much. That's an extremely generous tip. I really appreciate it. DMs I sent the file. I don't know if I can use it for Halo 3, but... Or is it rigged to the Halo 2 skeleton? You're watching Doctor Who for a bit? No, fair, fair. Thank you for sending it. Is it the Reach skeleton or the Halo 2 skeleton? Kind of sick that you did that, though. That's a lot of work. Like, a lot of work. Rigged to Halo 2 skeleton? Oh, yeah. No, it is identical to Halo 3's. That's fantastic. I mean, I think Halo 3 just has new markers, but it's the same rig, I'm pretty sure. All right, this right here on the right is our saber HUD. And on the left is the missile pod HUD here. My goal is see if we can take this cool thing where the red diamond appears on your target and add that to the saber. And if I can do that, I'm going to be very happy. It actually should be very easy. Look, it even goes to the edge of the screen. That's kind of cool. Like, go to the edge of the screen, you can see it like just kind of hanging out there. What up, Samantha? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I hit 69 Halo 3 YouTube edit from 2008 featuring low quality audio mix of Breaking Benjamin's Blow Me Away plays for 30 seconds. Not a bad idea. reflections of the wombat are still borked. They do look a little funny. I gotta tweak them and see what's going on. To be honest, I'm not sure how much I can do still, because I was tweaking them already. Man, these are GF. Wow. Blame Zophie? Actually, it is all Zophie's fault. That's crazy how that happens, huh? Deflog who did it as a favor for me? Oh, wait, that's actually sick, though. That's so much work. Shout out to Deflog. That's fantastic. I need a new bitmap widget. This is going to be locked red diamond. The inherited. I'm just going to copy pretty much everything here. Oh, wait. We don't want that yet. I lied. This is going to be interior diamond hide when locked. Inherited. And we're just going to do all the exact state data on it that the regular missile pod has. Have the exact same render data, blah, blah, blah. All very easy. We do need a little bit of placement data on it, though. It should be widget scale 0.25. Everything else should be fine. Double check that the... Oh! I'm dead. Gotta reset it. Didact! Thank you for the 2! You fool. You can't abuse the text-to-speech. Text-to-speech only gets read out after $3, and you only tipped 2! You fool! Put a limit so that people can't spam it. This is the new... Wait, this new setup is guh. And then he's put Jiro Hanai, but I don't have to read it. Because the TTS isn't going to read it. Actually, 19 trillion IQ Giga Galaxy Brain Omega Play. It just be like that. Copy and paste the missile launcher reticle and then replace the bitmap with your saber one. GG, easy done. Damn it, you're right. It's literally exactly the same, but with custom stuff. No, it's actually not. It's set up slightly different because it has a crosshair red. Yeah, whatever. I can pretty much do that, but with 2 replacements. You are completely right. What's the worst Halo story? Difficult question to answer, because you could say which one's the worst in terms of, like, the way the story was told, or... God damn it.
Jairalani.
Thank you for the 3. Thank you so much for that.
Jairalani.
Thank you.
Jairalani.
Yep. No, thank you. That's actually... Thank you so much. How do I stop it? How do I stop it? I don't know how to stop it! I can't... Jesus! This is the peak content I came here for? I'm trying to make Halo mods, man! I'm trying to mod the Halo video game! And to answer your question, I would say probably just Halo 5. Its story wasn't bad, it was just told very poorly. Random man, thank you for the 215! I guess it's 3, but in Canadian. It said rejected his ball, rejected his ball, rejected his ball. I'm not bald. That's my hair. Look at this. Look at that. That's not bald. It's not even receding. It's been... No TTS, it's only after $3, but I'm sorry, Canadian currency is devalued, apparently. I didn't even know that. Not really your fault. But still. It sucks, dude. I'm sorry, but I'm not bald. What are we working on right now? We're doing the saber HUD, and we're going to try getting a cool lock-on diamond like this that actually tracks the targets on your screen. Speaking of which, I'm putting a saber over here because I don't want to have to travel across the map to get one. We just got the awesome new wombat HUD in, and it looks sick as fuck. Shout out Adam for actually an amazing... What is that?
My helicopter goes soy, 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 soy.
Thank you so much, dorky jorky penis effects. What kind of goofy ass fucking name is that, dude? Thank you very much. Classic dorky jorky penis effects. Classic. What the fuck? No, I didn't mean to open ODST. Alright, this might possibly be working already. Double check that the main crosshair is also set up. It is. Let's give it a try. It's turning pink. The diamond. Not working. Fine. Maybe I need my lock-on values to be adjusted. Hang on. It's like my alter egos. Are you telling me Davy Jones VFX is actually dorky jorky penis FX? Because I don't know. Sounds like you're being a poser, that you just really like his name. Not sure I believe you're the real dorky jorky penis effects. Okay, I think I just need lock-on times. Lock-on hold times. 3 seconds, lock-on acquired time. 0.5, lock-on grace time. 1. Give that a try. I think I just didn't have a lock-on. Real Green Knight! It's not locking on! I never should have trusted Zophie for this. This is the most SMHing my head I've ever been, dude. I'm seriously ultra mega sad. No proof? Fuck, what? How do I... The burden of proof is on you, dorky jorky. And Davy Jones. Why does this have a separate crosshair red? What is that? Wait, what? There's two. Huh? Always Zophie's fault, remember that? No, I mean, that's true. It's actually a really solid point. Pink now, or is it red? It's not even locking on now! Notice how not a single dank memes channel user shows up to these streams. Point. Ban all of them. Not locking on anymore. Guess I'll die. Anyways, gotta go now. I'll miss you, Mixer. Please come back one day. You sure? Why won't it turn red anymore? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is not awesome, so. Just not. Now I have to go back to the drawing board and reset it. Mod Locust walking the walls. I don't think it's possible because it always crashes the game, but maybe one day. Make it work better. Make this deck work better. That doesn't work. Voice chat? No. I don't wanna. I freaking want to, dude. I think I wanna. What do I get out of that, huh? Oh damn! Colonel Crowther became a 14-month member! Never mind, I'm deleting the entire okay, maybe. Thank you so much! 14 months absolute gah! That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. I'm glad that anything after a year of membership has like a really fancy effect to it, because I feel like for all you guys who have been here for so long, you deserve to have at least a cool ass fancy effect to celebrate the fact that you've actually been here as a member to the channel for so long, because that's crazy. Thank you very much, Colonel Crowther. I appreciate it. New stream, how much shit is making me feel insecure? I animated those, by the way. Not to brag or anything. Not to brag, but I spent like an entire day in After Effects. Not to brag, though. I'm bragging. You mean I broke your saber? You broke it, Zophie. I tried your way of copying over the missile pod stuff, and guess what? It blew up. It blew up. It didn't work. All right? All your faults. Samantha thankfully was here to inform me how it was just like completely your fault, which thank you, by the way. I didn't realize just like how much of your fault it was, but like now that I think about it, it was. I meant literally copy the missile pod tag. Yeah, but I copied the main data block. What more do you want from me? There's like no other data in the tag. Also, your mom. Now I'm just gonna do it myself. Because I'm a man, and this is a man's world, and if I'm going to have to do it, I'm going to do it right. Alone. Something wrong with your bitmap? Not true. That's not science. My bitmaps, and by my bitmaps, I mean Adam's bitmaps, are perfect and flawless and beautiful. All right, check this out. Check this out. So we have the HUD, and it's going to go red, right? I'm going to turn red now because it works. Then I'm going to duplicate this, right? I'm going to duplicate it. This is going to be crosshair diamond. Swap it to the crosshair, the diamond. Now we have that on there. Wait for it. Boom, there it is. Now we have the diamond. Not bad, not bad. Now, I'm going to take the diamond and I'm going to do something special on it. I'm going to give it state data. I'm going to make it so... Go weapon state. They're not a locked, unlocked. To lock unavailable. Okay. It's still good. Oh wait, that's not good. Lock available? Okay, this is telling me there's something wrong. Oh, there we go. It disappeared. Oh, that's not good. Oh wait, locking on. Oh. Locked on an event. Okay, we gotta look at the missile pod weapon. We can watch Doctor Who. Goodbye. Goodbye, Sophie. Gotta figure out what the hell's wrong with the missile pod. Missile pod is apparently just simply better. The icon is red now. Great success. This is great success. That's true. What I need to see is the difference between the actual missile pod weapon on the left and my saber weapon on the right. We're looking for miscellaneous. Oh, tracking type is set to human tracking. Tracking type, human tracking. There we go. I bet that probably. Okay, that's good. Is there a lock-on sound thing? There is, right? Nope, I lied. Where's the lock-on thingy? You tell me. Where is it? The value for it somewhere. Is this? I just saw it. Oh, here, lock-on times. Gotta go. Secondary trigger. Okay, I think this is probably what's going. Didn't have it. Log-on hold time is 3 seconds. And then it just has 1 second for lock-on grade. This may now allow us to lock on. Okay, now we're able to lock on, I believe. So lock on. Oh yeah, look, it holds the lock now even when I turn away. Okay, so we are locked on now. This is actually really good. I just needed to make sure that was working. So we're gonna do locked on available. That just permanently. We don't want locked on available. Lock available? Perhaps? I'm gonna die. We're gonna check out. State data literally just has locked on unavailable. Okay, that's it. Needed to know. Locked on unavailable is set. Render data. So aim in 0 as the data. Fine. Nothing else. It's got basic placement data. That's also fine. And then we're going to go ahead and do locked red diamond. So here's what we'll do then. We're going to go to roll up here. We're going to add the diamond now. So we're going to add a locked diamond, a paste state data. We're going to remove the right hand though. There's a right hand thingy here. We need the weapon arm state? I'm not actually. Anyway, after that, we go to the placement data. Put that in there so that the diamond appears. Render data, we simply put it in here. Only last thing here is that locked on ammo, low ammo overload thresholds. I don't know if that's important. Not appearing still. This, I mean, personally, I want to die now. Music's too quiet. I could turn it up. It is a quiet song, though, to be fair. I have volume near max. I turned everything down pretty quiet because I forget why I was doing something earlier. Everything's back up now. Maybe I don't need it on right hand. I should be able to make this work. I really should. Perhaps I need Also the flashing red. We have locked red diamond. I'll duplicate it to locked red flashing. Grab the render data as well. Okay, let's see if that works. Dice. Let me turn off the right hand. Be left. Oh. Yeah, I'll disable that. I gotta look at something else then. That is gonna be tracking on the actual saber weapon. What app are you using to mod Halo? This is the official Halo 3 mod tools here, which are available on Steam. Download. Wait, maybe it needs to be left hand. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Probably gonna be a weapon thing. I bet the weapons have something that's like not quite right. There's a flag or something. We'll look through it really quick. Alright, so it has a couple flags. Prevents crouching, uses third-person camera, strict deviation angle. Nothing crazy there. I don't think those are likely to affect it. Weapon aim assist. Already has pretty good aim assist angle. Yeah, eye scariness is probably up this to like then we have active camo ding. Put it at 0.75 as well. Undefined human tracking, that should all be fine. And when we go to the magazines here, we don't have a magazine on a weapon that's on a vehicle, obviously that'd be kind of an latch. It's got the lock-on timings and stuff, so that's all good. Fire when others are firing. Fire when others are covering. Projectile uses weapon origin. Max fired. Projectiles. Probably have both of these. Really. I should do that on a lot of vehicles that have double weapons. Whoa! Hey kitty. You wanna come here? Come here. Still no dice though. I'm very confused. Okay, I lied. That actually feels really bad. I can't fire it anymore. Friction type instant, blah 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 blah. Oh, I should probably set that to instant. I have no idea why it's not working. Genuinely no clue. Makes sense, like it should be working. Am I too far? I should be able to lock on and then look away as well, so let me try that. So I lock on, so I know I'm locked. I look away. Good. I'm not locked on? I think we have achieved peak. Bongo Cat game on Steam? Ooh. I hope it's officially licensed. Okay, it was still locked on for like a second of grace time. So if I just like, there we go. Okay, so it is locked on. It's just not showing that it's locked on. My guess is that I'm gonna have to get a little bit creative here and figure out exactly what I need to do for your diamond hide when what was it? It says locked on unavailable. You know what? My tiny ass brain should just do exactly what was suggested to me, what Zophie said. Use the missile pod HUD. Easy. Let's see if it works. Also get access to the files for the saber missions of Regency, what makes the lock-on feature tick. Yeah, although Reach uses kind of a different system. Okay, now I'm using the missile pod. I'm noticing it's just straight up not locking on. It's not counting. The reticle isn't even turning red. That tells me that there's something wrong with the weapon itself. Ooh, idea. Maybe I have to make the primary trigger have a lock on. Adam, thank you for the 3.
I'd you the sounds for the saber missile locked sounds as well as the Reach rocket launcher locked sounds if you'd rather use those, though I think the Reach rocket launcher sounds basically the same as Halo 3's missile pod locked sounds.
Honestly, I don't even know. I don't know if Halo 3 has lock sounds. Like, I thought it did, but when I was testing it a minute ago, I swear it didn't. Didn't have it, I mean. I have another idea on how to test it, too. Yeah, I don't hear any sounds here. I could have sworn Halo 3 had like a lock-on sound, but I'm not hearing anything. It might only be a Reach thing. He lives. Yeah. Was it ever really in doubt? I will definitely grab those. Thank you for sending them my way, Adam. I appreciate it. Your gun is broken? It might just be. But as a idea on how to fix it, I'm going to open the vehicle, swap it over to the missile pod weapon, and then see if that fixes it. That would let me know that, oh hey, the problem is actually the weapon itself. Something in the weapon tag. And I can just fix that. Turret. Missile pod. Graded weapon. Fresh. Hey man, is lock-on sounds? Huh, I wonder, maybe it's a multiplayer thing. Use the Halo 2 lock-on sound? True. Oh! Oh. I think... I get it. That is weird, but I think I get it. I don't want to believe this is how it works, but it might be how it works. What? Oh. Could this be the solution to my problems? Real Green Knight! Okay, the HUD is not appearing. I am becoming scared and also confused. What is happening? This should absolutely be rendering it. I'm gonna reset my editing kit. I think I broke it. I don't know what's happening. None of this makes any sense anymore. And I'm scared. Yes, huge grass. You can freeze. Did I want you to close? No, of course not. There we go. Perfect. Ugh. My music? Quiet. All loading. Beautiful. This is so beautiful. All of us just loading together like this. Change my audio filter. Okay, that should be a little better. Over here, it should still catch a little. Yeah? Okay, good. Good, good, good. Inferno Plus be considered the Grand Wizard of the Halo Body Community? I'm not sure that's a title anyone wants, frankly. I don't think it's a very good title to hold. I think I could stream at 60 FPS now. My CPU's chilling at 2% right now. But he's a wizard. He's a tech wizard. Yeah, that's very different from the first thing you said. Oh, the missile pod model with the saber model? For real, for real? I don't know if that's gonna help, but maybe. I just thought I broke it somehow, swapping the HUD too many times. Maybe not. We'll see. Not break it, it just doesn't work that way. I don't understand. This time for real on God. Please, just lock on! I'm about to give up. I don't care anymore. Does wizard mean something else in the modding community? Grand Wizard is a rank exclusively used by a particular real-life organization. If you don't know it, they want to Google it. How's Drake's hair game today? 10 out of 10, as always. Look, I got a haircut. Perfect. Oh! Poor Nonagon, dude. You had no... I'm not bald! The front can look! It's fine. It's been like this my whole life. Ain't nobody bald over here. That's a pretty insane thing to come back to, yeah. What hair? I'm not balding, dude. My hair has literally looked like this since baby pictures. When I was back in high school, it looked the same. I feel like this HUD might be a little too big, actually. I feel like, do you guys think I should shrink this? It feels a little bit large on screen. My eyes, thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna never forget this now. That's so funny. I thought you were asking it ironically, like, maybe we should consider the Grand Wizard of the Halo modding community. Like, you actually just didn't know. Oh no, you poor thing. Poor thing. Vertical 10 times smaller? Yeah, okay. So it's not just me. It's not just me. I also feel it. Wee bit too small yet. Dude. Oh, is that 0.3? It should be at 0.25. No wonder. Actually incorrect. We'll go from this size to the actually correct size. There we go. That feels better. It was a small adjustment, but it helps. Learning how to move your scalp muscles can help bring nutrients to your hair. I don't need balding advice, dude. I'm not fucking balding, dude. Do I have a mid-tier hairline? Yes, but I've had it since I was a young boy. It's just my family, dude. Every guy in my family is the exact same, and we're not bald. He needs anti-bald cream. I don't think I need that. I think I'm actually fine. Listen, there's plenty of streamers who deserve the balding comments. I am not one of them. Green and I were just talking about your baldness the other day. Shut up. Gyarados! Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Go to Austria. What does that mean? Why would I go there? What does that mean? Thank you very much for the super chat, though. But what the fuck does that mean? What is Larry David? That's crazy. Why does it sound so threatening? It does. Balding is balding. Hair transplant is Austria. I thought that was Turkey. Isn't that where all the YouTubers go to get their hair transplants? Is Turkey? Leading country in balding cures? Huh. Alright, well. Shrink the size of the entry for the saber vehicle. Chilling now. God damn it. Gyarados, thank you for the super chat. Say go to Turkey. I don't need to go to Turkey, okay? I don't need to go to Turkey. Don't you love your community? Not when they call me bald, when I have a healthy, stable hairline. I'm gonna get my hairline tattooed like as a line. And then over time I'm gonna be like, look, it hasn't changed. Look, it hasn't changed. And then I pull my hair up, I'll just go. You guys are gonna look like absolute freaking doofuses, dude. Look like some real goobers. Gyarados!
If your hair was based on a Spartan helmet, you'd be EVA.
Bro, that's crazy. What did I do to you? What the fuck? That's unhinged. That's unhinged, bro. Thanks for the super chat. Thank I hate it here, dude. Well, the saber looks good and it functions good. It needs damage effects, but who cares? Okay, these missiles can be fired way too fast. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Watch this. Watch this. You're scared. Oh my god. A full head of hair? Oh my god. That's crazy. Who's scary? Not on Rejected Shotgun stream. We had Gyarados the aux cord. Yeah. Just so you guys know, TTS is anything over what, like a $3 tip? Or a $3 super chat? I'm pretty, yeah, I think I said it to that. I've seen a couple people try and fail, and I'm like, I'm gatekeeping it. You commit if you want it to be heard. So you can't just shit post for $1 and be like, Keeps my ears safe. Bald, cause what, bro? Bruh. Gotta be 3 USD, that's true. I was surprised before the Streamlabs, before I switched the other day, Streamlabs did not care about currency. Just saw the 3 and it was like, you're good. But Stream Elements converts it to USD and it's like, the ultimate currency is all we care about here. Talca! Talca, thank you so much for 11 months! Thank you, thank you! I really appreciate it. 11 months is crazy. You're about to get the year badge. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Become Saitama. It's your destiny. Can I get like swole like Saitama? Without the bald? I'd prefer to keep my hair. It's good to see you though, Talca. Appreciate you showing up. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what I was doing anymore. Oh well, Saber looks good. Now let's look at the wombat. I know Davy Jones really wants to see the wombat in all of its glory. Helps you sleep. Johnson had a bald spot on his head, and then his back. Grew back. We gotta do the interior. Maybe I'll just steal the Saber interior for the wombat. Let's look at the reflections here. Honestly, the only thing I'm noticing about the reflections is that they're a bit dull. I could increase the reflectivity, but the reflections themselves don't seem bad. They just seem a bit matte. It's kind of matte. I wonder if Davy Jones is still here. I love the HUD though, dude. Adam cooked with the HUD. It looks awesome. Weasel! No, Adam cooked with the HUD. It looks sick. I like that we got to animate it as well. It was fun. Weasel. Hey! What are you screaming about? I'm not gonna let you out. I love you. You know the drill. You're smarter than this. HUD is peak. It really is. I love it. Glass shader is still borked. Oh, I wonder what he means about the glass shader. I want to ask him specifically what's wrong with the glass shader in his eyes. The only thing I noticed about it is that the material under it is matte. Or not matte, that it's gray. The actual diffuse of the texture needs to be if you notice it's like gray at certain angles, like from the top here, it should be gold because the diffuse is actually not gold. It's gray. I could change that manually. My joke was that 343 Guilty Spark lasered everything off his back. That's crazy. Too soon. Too soon. Make it clear now the cockpit. Well, I'm gonna add the cockpit, but I guess I could make it a bit. I'd have to make it two-sided. No, it was already two-sided. I could try that. What do you think? Should I add the Saber cockpit into this thing, like a single section of the Saber cockpit? That'd be kind of cool. We could try that. Why the flip not? Let's do it. It's blender time. It's blender time, my gamers. We have the MC, the fighter, the MC gold dome. You're talking about the glass being gold? I switched it. I thought it looked cool. It used to be what, like just a shiny, dark, grayish, slightly blue. Zophie found the high poly version of this ship, this alpha reach alpha ship here, and they found the high poly 3D model of it, in the Halo 4 files from the new Halo 4 build they have. And then Davy Jones went ahead and low poly baked it. Took the high poly model and baked it down into textures. So now we have these super clean textures for it that look amazing. Shout out both of them, Zovi and Davy Jones. Hard. Oh no! Davy Jones missed a single quad. It's over. It's all so over. Davy Jones missed one single quad. Bro's career has ended. That's it. That's it. You ruined Christmas. Oh yeah, by the way, what do you guys think of the stream quality? It's more than like 3 times the bit rate. I didn't realize my bit rate was so low before, so everything should be like super crisp and clear compared to how it used to be. I don't know if any of you guys are watching on desktop enough to notice, but it's pretty nice. Chilling. My new internet connection is gigabit, so I can actually stream properly now. It's pretty definitely much improved, not a stutter or anything. Yeah, every issue should be fixed. We got a brand new like layout and everything. It's so good. Good. Drone right here with its fancy, super optimized physics model. Still really excited to test it. We should do a playtest very soon so I can actually test it out. Real test is moving around in Forge. It used to turn 8-bit. Oh, what about this? How 8-bit is that? Probably like, now it's at least 16-bit. The stealth vehicle, maybe keep the windshield colorless. I like it gold. I'm just biased. It doesn't make sense from like a stealth or anything. 9 bits. Hey, that's one more bit than we had before. I could actually stream at an even higher bit rate if I wanted to. I just wasn't sure if my computer would handle it well. But my CPU is chilling at like 2% right now, and this is all on my GPU, which is more than powerful enough, so I'll probably get away with even more. It doesn't even matter. Anyway, let's grab the cockpit. The cockpit. So, in order to do this, I've got to grab it real quick. I think I could just append it. Well, let me see. Can I just append this? Yeah, I can literally just go to my saber folder. Whatever that is. Shrek. No, we don't want Shrek. We want the saber. Yes. Cock. Oh, it's not actually called cockpit. Where is the cockpit, actually? What the fuck? Oh my god, I don't know where it is. I have to open it. What up, Mixer? Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. The front. Okay, thank you. Very helpful, Hyokin. I really appreciate it. We're gonna add the cockpit to the drone, the wombat. Oh. Oh, it's just called default. Yeah, okay. Okay. Saber 4 alt default. Alright, there we go. Oh wow, that would actually fit like really well. Too well, if you ask. It's so big. That's not also what she said. No, it's way too big though. I don't know if this can even fit a person, to be honest. I have to, like, we're gonna do game speed 0.1. Get in. Let's take a look at how my animations are set up currently. Jump in. Oh, you go invisible. That's how you get away with it. Okay. Understood. We can't do that. We're gonna have to get a little bit creative. Excuse me. My goodness. Well, in order to try to get this to work, I'm going to attempt shenanigans here. Hide the main cockpit. Dark Steel, thank you for the 3!
Steele's wise words, the good old days are a myth. It's all nostalgia. If you brought 2007 you forward into Halo Infinite or Modern COD, you'd be blown away even more by Halo Infinite and Modern COD.
Yep, that's true. Why it feels a bit silly when people are like, good old days. Infinite's not classic enough. Classic is nice, but not necessarily better. Bold statement coming from me, somebody who loves his nostalgia. I wholeheartedly agree. There are some things that are still really good that should be looked at and kept as like, but no, I agree. Generally, that's very true. Bold coming from the Halo modder stuck in 2007, but it's true, it's true. The whole cockpit, move it back so the front seat is in the middle and delete the rear seat. I'm going to. I'm just trying to get the part that kind of holds everything together in place here. We gotta clear this thing's geometry data. Made it smooth, probably. Yeah. Go ahead and lift up these points here. Good. Same thing here. And hopefully these textures don't stretch like hard and look horrible. Hardly perfect. They'll need to do a little tries to quads here. Before I touch anything else, no, I'm not actually gonna mess with it. Okay. Not perfect, but decent. What can I clean up here? We have one more ring, or... Oh, okay, so let me... Boom. These two out a little bit, just... Oh, wait, we need one more ring. I don't know why I'm calling them rings. Edges, loops, if you will. Fruit loops. Loops. All kinds of loops. All right, big brain time. I'm gonna make a single cut right here, here, to here. Same thing on the other side, and hopefully not mess up the shade. Not that anyone's really gonna see what's going on in the back of this, shading wise, but voids. Okay, about there should be good. Now we have like the cockpit area filled in. Sorry about Halo Infinite, and especially 5's gameplay doesn't really give me a relaxing experience. I mean, to be fair, like Halo got pretty sweaty even back in like 3. But it is, I get your point, it is still more relaxing there. Right. On. Rest of the cockpit working. So this part I really want, which is going to be the entire front section. All this stuff. Maybe save for a couple of the holograms. Separate this out. Adam, thank you for the 3!
I think it'd be funny if you put a mongoose seat in there and made the Spartan pilot it like the girl pilot's seat in Frank's, Darling in the Franks reference.
That would be actually so funny, dude. It's just like, his whole ass is out. He's just like leaned so far forward. That's so funny. I was gonna pull it up on stream, but I'm like, can I even look at that on stream? Darling in the Franks is like... Is there like a safe for work? I mean, technically it is safe for work, but I don't want to show that to everybody on stream. That's funny though. Actually questionable, yeah. Fun anime from what I remember, but don't know if I'd be able to get away with that. I think if I took away the holograms here, this would all work. I'm just gonna get rid of all these. Save us to drone 3. That should fit. Oh, you know what? I need to add some loops into this room. Almost missed these. Alright, that's not bad. So we have the internals of the cockpit. Hopefully the textures don't look too bad. I think we need one loop right here. I don't know where the actual vertice here is. Where is that? Oh no, the vertice is like way up here. I was having trouble. There we go. These textures are going to need a little bit of love and a little bit of work, but should be alright. Da, da. So far, so good. Now, let's go ahead and get this part here. Basically, just need to get rid of good there. Hopefully the correct face attributes helped. We get the seats. Honestly, the biggest problem with this is the seats. Like, they look great, but they're way too big. Way too big. Actually, they almost fit. Hold up. How far can I move this down? Okay. It still fits. And if I just move the back seat down a little extra, it should be okay. So much gear on the seats. The holograms and things and stuff. A minute to select it all. The little tidbits. Come on. Are there so many things? Damn these cinematic cutscene objects being so cool looking. Bunch of buttons and metal bits and doodads. Okay, I was missing these right here, and I think it's good. Is that the whole seat? Yep. Alright. Boom. It fits. It's going to be a one-seater, but I'm going to leave the back seat in to kind of fill up the space. The cockpit's so long that it's pretty obvious to me that it should be a two-seater, but obviously it's going to be used as a one-seater. Let's go ahead and move the seat forward here. So we'll do driver. Driver seat's been back there. It's going to be way better to have it up here for sure. Let's try there. Not sure how far forward I need it. Driver enters. Up a bit. Okay, it's looking good. We're going to save this. Now then, we got to grab all these parts here. The whole cockpit, and we're going to do a little bit of a clear parent keep transform because it was attached to the old saber hierarchy, and we're going to put it on officially attached to our drone here. Now we need to take a quick look. We have these regions. Let me check actually how dense these are. 17,000 edges plus this at 1,000 edges. This is going to need to be its own region, so we're going to need to give it its own region. It already has it. Default interior. Phenomenal. Cool. Alright, we're going to save that. We're going to export this out, and we should get this working, like, really easily. Oh! Last thing, though. Last thing. No, actually, this will all work just fine. Cool. We're just going to make it so the interior does not take lighting from the window, because the canopy is closed, so when I try to bake lighting on this, it's going to see the canopy is closed and imagine that it's a dark space. I'm just going to have to go in manually and tell the model itself, hey, don't fucking light or darken, I guess, this area. I'm going to have to tell it that the interior should be lit separately. And honestly, it should work pretty good. Why does Windows notification sound so much louder than everything else? Now, let's do this. So we have the command prompt up. We gotta go to our data objects. Drone alpha. Objects, vehicles, drone alpha. Actually, we do have to grab this from the saber really quick. I'm gonna grab like all of the shaders from the saber, cockpit. Check which ones we need. Weasel, Weasel, no. Weasel, no. 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 I love you. Yelling constantly. It's not gonna work. Love my cat, but holy shit. Okay, I have everything named Saber Interior. I have everything named Cockpit. Now I need Saber Illume Screens. Falcon decals. UNSC decals. That's it. We got it all. We're going to put all these in the drone alpha. Now, admittedly, there's probably going to be some scuffed-ass textures on the inside of the cockpit, but we could fix those. Actually, I could probably check them here in Blender. Oh, no. Those are so dark, I don't think anyone's ever even going to notice if there's a texture issue with it. But that does look really good. Honestly, the quality of it really does match the new textures that we have here, so it looks pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited to see how this is going to look. Okay, we got our shaders here in our shaders folder. I'm going to give them a new folder, though, called cockpit. Throw that in there. Then we do need to open the model and close all of our HUD stuff we were working on earlier. No, Weasel. She's so loud. Back. Welcome back, Sophie. We're about to get the new cockpit interior for the wombat in. Definitely not just the saber. Don't look at it so deeply. How about porting rematching the Mythos Scarab from Halo C Extinction? I have. It's actually been something that gets suggested here on the channel a lot. I'd like to one day, for sure. I don't have any concrete plans to do it right now, but I would like to. I think it'd be awesome. Alright, regions. We're going to have a new region called Interior. It's going to have a default permutation that's going to be always on with a probability of 1. We also need to give it a destroyed permutation as well. And then when we go to the damage sections, when it takes the full destroyed damage, we are going to have the hull go to destroyed and the interior go to destroyed. But because I never made a destroyed interior, it's actually just going to disappear. Weasel! No. Sorry. I haven't listened to me discipline my cat, who also just doesn't listen because she's a cat. We're going to do shadow receive override. We're going to use our interior region. We're going to make it so it only shadows itself. So the giant cockpit glass that goes over the top is not going to interact with it when we bake lighting here. You sure are a cat. We'll grab all these. We're going to go render, physics, and collision. Delete. We're going to paste these new ones in. Run render. Render, objects, vehicles, drone, alpha. There is much gawk. Big DMs? Okay, hold on. Final. Let's go! Ooh! Weasel. Sophie has something very, very cool. I won't show it for now, but it looks sick as hell. I know what it is. Ooh. I saw it. I saw it. Hold on. Let's turn off invisible. Let's turn off invisible on the vehicle. When I get into the drone right now, the wombat, it goes invisible. We can disable it. All right, let's see. Does the seat? Well, that was not intentional, but it happens, I guess. Let's see how it looks. Oh, I'm excited. Where's the drone anyway? Where did I put it? I don't know where I put it. I have one. Alright, new drone. Damn, it looks good. That's clean. What the fuck? That's so sick. Saber interior goes crazy. Please remove that wheel. Yeah, I should probably use an actually good wheel on it. Yeah, that looks sick. Davy Jones, I have bad news. I have really bad news, dude. Listen, Davison Jones, I'm going to show you something. You have to promise not to scream. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm fixing it right. Wait, while you fix it, can you make the diffuse color of the glass like a yellow gold? The diffuse color of the glass right now is gray, so at certain angles it shows up as gray. I love you. Look, there's an interior now, and it matches your like texture job too, because it's the HD cinematic interior of the saber. Is he sitting or is he in the seat? A little bit in the seat. Feet are a little bit poking out. The wheel looks like a peg leg. Yeah, okay, so this wheel, I did not make this wheel. I'm just gonna throw that out there. No shade at the creator of this wheel, but I did not make this wheel. This wheel came from the original H2A longsword I was sent like 3+ years ago, and that was a rip from Gary's Mod Workshop, which was a port from Halo 1 Anniversary. And the creator who made the Gary's Mod add-on added their own wheel to it, and that's this wheel. So I do think we're overdue for like an actually good wheel. I agree. It's very hideous and ugly and stupid and bad. Fix it. I can make a wheel? I mean, if anyone could make a banger wheel, it would be you. I'm down, dude. You're not doing anything? That would be sick. I was going to make it myself, and I already know you're better at this than me. You use the Halo 3 Pelican wheel. Like, bro, actually, the Halo 3 Pelican wheel would not be a good wheel to use. The only reason I say that is because it's really small and short and stubby, and stretching it out would not look good. That's what she said. This is what the Halo 3 wheel looks like. It's very, very stubby. Gonna copy the F-16? That'd actually be kind of sick. Yeah, this is the Halo 3 wheel. Halo Meister, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it. Thank you so much, dude. Chungus Mungus Oolungus. Thank you very much, Halo Meister. I appreciate it. Okay. And thank you for the gifted membership, dude. Thank you so much. I was sad the TTS didn't activate. I had the limit for text-to-speech at $3, but thank you. Thank you, dude. And thank you for the gifted membership. Oh, wait, you sniped Desu. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to add the snipe noise. Okay, I'm doing that right after stream. I'm adding the snipe noise to when people get gifted memberships. Oh, wait, it's not popping up that... not popping up the received membership. Maybe I can fix that. I think it's only when people redeem them. No, so now it's not gonna do the spam anymore. I was really hoping it would, dude. I know that was kind of because Streamlabs was like shitty. It wasn't even supposed to do that, but I'm gonna miss it, dude. What the fuck? That's so sad. I wonder if I can add that back manually. Charged back. No, I should be able to add it manually back. That's so strange that it doesn't work though. I do have really cool alerts for like big amounts of memberships because I figured somebody was going to do it eventually, but it's not going to be as cool as having the going on and on and on. Canceled on DeviantArt. No! I'll have to check after stream and see if that's something I can make happen. Because the received gift membership doesn't seem to trigger alerts with Stream Elements like it does with Streamlabs. You know what, guys? We've gone too long without looking. Wait, what's this? I was thinking of for the single-seat wombat cockpit. Oh yeah, this could be good. I see what you're saying. I mean, it's just like the behind the seat is all just like flat metal. I could do that, but honestly, I just think it's more interesting if it has like 2 seats. Kind of like the Saber, it's only a 1-seater, but it has 2 seats. Ow. If I get a majority of the sabers HUD elements in the Halo 3, yeah, I actually wanted to do that. I was debating, like, is it worth porting those over because they're kind of bad? Like, not bad, but they're kind of, like, ugly and obtrusive, where I could keep the super simplified HUD if I wanted to. I'm not sure. Fronts are cooked, dude. Bottom of the nose cone looks like a retractable ski would fit there rather than a skinny landing gear. You know, let me check it out. Weasel! The problem is with the wombat here is that it really does need like a very tall landing gear, and there's no tall skis anywhere in like any of the games to use as reference. Like, you can see just how absurdly long this landing gear is. But I see what you mean. Like here, it looks like there could be something. I think this is supposed to be a landing gear spot. I don't know what this is to be. Oh, you know what? The landing gear folds out. That's exactly what it is. It's the perfect length for this to just go like that. Which I think is how I do it anyway. Talca, thank you for the 2! Thank you very much. Second seat is for the groceries. That's a good point, actually, yeah. You hop in, at the extra seat for the groceries, you're out. Booming. Oh, it's dead. Actually, it's not dead. Still good. We're still good. It's seen better days, though. Oh, the damaged model doesn't open the cockpit. The interior still seems to fit just fine. Oh, no, it's a little bit. Look at that. It looks like a face going, not bad. I really just love the HUD. Adam cooked getting the actual, like, proper HUD, and I think it looks sick. Oh, wiggly. Oh. Yeah, hopefully you didn't hear Weasel meowing too much. Hi, Weasel. Hi. Did you take down your video on the foreigner suit with the giant Strato Sentinel? No. There was allegedly possibly a time before Microsoft started DMCAing where there was a possibility of something with a dig site being shown, but that is gone and probably never happened. But now that we have Foreigner City without a dig site, those are still there. I just like lining up the HUD elements. I'm being weird. Oh, I can see myself. Patreon only content, if only. No, I wouldn't even dare to do that. If it's DMCA-able, it's DMCA-able. Like, yeah, if I wanted to put it on Patreon, I probably could get away with it, but I wouldn't. Excuse me. Oh my god. Oh, damn, the wombat's actually, like, got a slightly too small... Yo! John Kenley became an 18-month member. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, thank you. Oh, God, how am I supposed to read? Hubba Wubby Luba, Bubby Gagula, Gabula, Diba Gaga Shabobli. So true. Bro's got a fucking plumb bob over his head. We love that. Caveman gibberish. That's just Simlish. Hubba wubby luba, bubby gabula, diba gaga shabobli. That's just straight Simlish. David DM, David DM. Oh! David DM! Preview what's coming next. Do I like sharks? Potentially, if it's like a hot woman who has shark features, that's fine, you know. She's got like little gills on her neck, so be like, cool. That's sick. No, that's too much shark, demon. No, that's not a human anymore. No. The cool design though. She looks mean. But no, my preferences. Think about me and what I want. Ooh, Davy Jones, that's clean as fuck. Oh, and a little brighter. Oh, I see what you mean. The reflectivity. Okay, I need to up the reflectivity. What are we on now? The E3 Scarab? Not yet. We've actually been completely polishing up the wombat and the saber. That looks clean as fuck, Davy Jones. Mr. Davy. Can I call you David? I'm gonna call you David. I know that's your name. That looks sick though. God damn. Damn. Internet scammers call me David. My name is Davis. Davis. Dave Allemu. Dude, the new Doom game has these giant ass mechs. That'd be so cool in this mod. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Yeah, I saw the new Doom game though. It was like you become like a fucking Pacific Rim robot. It's badass. Dave Allemu sent me an update, dude. Oh, that's crazy. How'd that get there? This is how I feel. I love how the pelican just like pops when it dies. Did bake the high poly saber down to the curve? I don't know if that would work because there's actually new additional model features on that. They're missing glass. What the fuck? Talca, thank you for the 2. Thank you so much. Said, now that's a big cannon. I mean, yeah, that was a huge weapon. Huge tool, even. The saber's good. I don't know what else I want to change on the saber. Like, obviously, it does need fire and sparks and stuff when it takes damage, but it does have the damage states and stuff, so that's good at least. Ugh. Oh. I don't know. I'm saying that doesn't fit into Halo art style. Massive super robot types don't fit. Okay, but hear me out. I know that this is technically smaller than the Weasel. Come here. It's like I have a child. It's like I have a screaming small baby. Okay, hear me out. What if, even though this is technically smaller than the Mega Mantis, what if this was like twice as tall as the Mega Mantis? Lore accurate? No. Badass? Absolutely. What is that? That is the Halo Wars Colossus. It's fucking awesome. Now, in like lore, they're not They're actually a little bit smaller than the Halo 4 Mega Mantis here, but I feel like it would be extra cool if they were like scarab type giant tags and they were like twice. I didn't mean to do that. And they were like twice as large as these, like just truly massive. It's like, this is awesome, but what if there was the Colossus and it was even bigger? I feel like I should zoom the camera in more on this thing. Like, I like that you can see its whole body. That is very cool. But it feels tiny when you drive it because the camera is so zoomed out. Concept art always has the coolest looking things. True. But also, the Colossus exists. It's in Halo Wars too. Not just concept art. Though I will say the concept art for it is even cooler. It looks like this in the concept art. It's so sick. And then obviously it exists in-game in Halo Wars too. Oh, you guys can't see it. This is the concept art. It looks sick. Like super detailed. It's kind of... Davy Jones is exploding. What? Updated wombat? Yeah! Hell yeah! And yeah, here's the in-game. Honestly, looks pretty good. It would not look good in Halo 3 mod tools because it only looks good from a distance. You know. Yes. Yep, you sure are, cat. Okay. It's time for Davy Jones. Okay, I tabbed back into a wombat with a large wiener. The normals are adjusted, less bump. No, my bumpiness. Okay, hold on. A bumpiness? What? Holy shit. Colossus is very much reach start. Oh yeah, Colossus is very reach. And then, as much as I love the Mega Mantis, it's very Halo 4. Very, very Halo 4. I would prefer, design-wise, the Colossus, but also, we already have the Mega Mantis. It's already here. I would prefer the Colossus, but like, I don't want to have to make a whole other giant mech. You know? Four-legged Colossus that has combat platforming. Honestly, what I really want to do, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time, is much how the Scarab has like its foot tracking and like all that cool stuff. I want the Colossus to do the same. I want it, but it's like two-legged instead of the four legs. I think it would be really sick. Later down the pipeline? Oh, absolutely. I'm tempted to do it like right now, but we have Ultimate Forge to finish, and it's already been so delayed that people would like literally chop my head off if I did not get it done in a timely manner. That would be very sad. Oh wait, I have to fix these textures. Hold on. They are in the right format, but I have to fix them. I hate Halo 4 mech design. Way too Western. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's just, it could be better. I'm gonna open all of the old textures, and then we're gonna drag in the new ones. Here we go. So here's the normal. These are all the old ones, by the way. Here's the normal. We're gonna get new textures now. Looks more or less the same. Oh, I see a little bit of areas where there's... Alright, that's good. We'll save that. Then here we have the specular map. I'm gonna drag the roughness in. Oh, it is much rougher this time around. Is that less? No, that's lighter, actually. Alright, that's sick. What? Oh, you already took care of the inversion. Wicked. Cool. Alright, that's good. Now the Illum. I presume the Illum is the same, right? Oh no, it's actually brighter. Some bright areas. Hell yeah, bro. Last but not least, the diffuse. Yeah! Oh, look at that. Damn. There's some like nice contrast popping out like crazy on here. Holy shit. I'm excited to see this. This is actually going to be a pretty huge change. I'm going to do a side-by-side as it imports objects, vehicle, the maps. Side by side. I'm gonna like freeze the game right here. I'll tab out, import. We're gonna do a before and after. All right, here we go. 2 weeks ago, I was tinkering and got the reflections. Weasel. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Ooh, clean. All right, yeah, we do need to up the reflections though. The amount of reflection on it is like too little. I think that's what's wrong with it. Here, Weasel. I had to stare her down. I had to do like the fucking Animal Kingdom alpha stare until she just walked over here. Alright. We must fix the shaders. Start with the map. Oh my god. I'm not letting you out. Alright, first things first, I'm just gonna attempt. Albedo blend is 0.9. What if I change albedo blend to 0.5? Okay, no, that's gonna, it is gonna up the reflectivity, but it's also gonna do it at the detriment of the actual color. Change the specular coefficient to 0.9 from 0.5. Change it to 1. 0.1 and 0.9. Feels closer. Put that on the metal as well. Weird for null effect. It might just be Halo 3 shaders, to be honest with you. I lightened it up a lot. I think I might have to darken it back down. Not happening with the Saber Pelican or any of the vehicles. Oh, you're talking about that? That might just be a shading issue. You're talking about like the kind of faded gradient that's going from like... I don't know why it's just one, but honestly it just might be the sharps. The marked sharps. On the actual low poly model. She wants to get out, but she is not under any circumstances allowed out of this room. She's acting like she's not actually evil. Sorry for the rant, just think we deserve better? Wait, what rant? What does Anisotropy do? I don't think it's gonna do anything. So I could try changing it, but I don't think it's gonna. We could try order 3 specular. Maybe that will help. That does enhance it. Let's see. And I just darkened it to be. I'm not. The problem is I don't know exactly what you're talking about in terms of like the Fresnel effect that you're seeing. Is it in any way related to this? Can I join VC? Yeah, go ahead. In fact, I'll call you. Real Davy Jones! Oh, wait. Hello? Oh, hold on, my Discord's broken. Un momento. I just reset up my stuff. Boom. Boom. Okay, I can hear you now.
Cool. I'm so sorry for bugging you about this.
No, you're
it's
fine.
It's been bothering me this whole time. So with the weird thing I'm noticing is the glass is working completely fine. The best way I can describe this is that, like, on a flat surface, the reflections are matte, and then on the rim, it's kind of giving, like, the actual reflection values. It's like a weird Fresnel effect. Like, remember when you fly, like, out of the hangar, and the light transitions, and you kind of see, like, all the rim lighting catch?
Yeah.
And something is going on. There has to be one setting. Like, that's why I was wondering if you could just, like, copy a shader from, like, a Pelican or the Saber even, and, like, replace it just to do a test. I don't want to make you go through, like, a fucking troubleshooting tirade.
No, I can definitely swap it out. I want to see what's going on as well, because it's also confusing for me. I'll literally swap it to the Pelican shader, and we can see. I'll do the Pelican.
It's just making
exterior.
everything look gross. It's supposed, like, these textures should not look like the way it does right now, and it feels bad.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sorry, I'm kind of sick right now, so if I sound raspy, it's because I'm sick.
Oh no, you're totally fine. I'm just gonna draft lighting import it real quick, so we don't have to wait for light baking. Wait. Oh. Oh. Alright. There. So this is it with the Pelican texture. Or well...
Yeah, see how that reflection works correctly? Like...
Yeah, like actually
like that
works.
big panel, yeah, it actually blooms out, and it's reflective, and it reads correctly.
I can
Something's
just do
happening.
that for both. I'm gonna delete the old ones, and then just swap them for both the Pelican textures.
Okay.
And then see if that works, because I honestly am not entirely sure what's going on. It might be the specular map itself, because I don't know. Sometimes if you don't have a specular map set up with just the right values, it ends up looking... Because like the Pelican itself, I don't know if you can see it on stream, but it has like a pretty high reflectivity value. It's at like 180-ish alpha, like bouncing between like 140 and 180 in a kind of like grungy pattern. Even higher, going up to like 200 on the main metal hull. But I'll just literally swap out the textures here for your drone stuff.
Interesting.
I'll add the Illum later. Bump save. Bump save. Alright, and then we look at it. We have it swapped. Oh, it's very shiny now.
Oh, weird. Well, I mean, that is working, technically.
Yeah. No, this is working. I think it's just the reflectivity is probably just too high.
Yeah.
And also, I'm going to turn the diffuse down to 0.1 so that it gets back, because I feel like 0.1 actually looks like the correct like color values for it. Like the darkness looks correct. And the actual... I may be able to just turn down the specular coefficient. Is that 0.7? I could try like 0.2. Does that look more correct to you?
It's definitely getting there. I might even... Your reflection is at 32, right?
Our reflection's at 0.2.
For the value?
That's
right.
the overall like amount and like brightness of it. The wideness of the reflection and things can also be adjusted.
Okay. Well, I mean, it already looks way better. You probably are gonna have to dial it in to make it look like the substance preview that I sent you, but that already is working a lot better than what it looked like before.
Okay, I'm glad.
In terms of the reflection.
Yeah, the actual color itself doesn't show too well because
I think you're gonna probably want to turn the albedo back up to 1.
Yeah, albedo at 1. Oh, okay, yeah, now it looks a lot closer to the render. Holy crap.
Yeah, I think it's just value adjusting here with all the reflections.
Okay, I was so convinced that I already had the Pelican shader as the base metal, but clearly I didn't.
This makes me very happy.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you pointed this out and asked me to do this, because genuinely I really did think I had the Pelican shader as the base, and I was like, I haven't changed anything. I don't know why it looks so weird. But...
to put it simply, I think the only thing this needs is like if you were to, in layman's terms, I guess, like put a curves filter on it so that, like, you know, the base panel looks darker and then like it just catches the highlights and stuff. I guess just if you can make it look like the renders that I sent you.
Yeah, I think I'll just have to go into Photoshop and literally add a curves filter to the texture itself to like darken it a little bit, and then I'll have to tweak the.
Or even if you can do it in Sapien, I don't know if it's better to do it engine side versus.
I just
side.
don't have control for that stuff. Is the only thing.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, that looks way better already. It's like actually reflecting properly. I have no idea how that even happens. That's weird.
I don't know, but it's pretty cool looking. Oh, that looks really nice. Hold on. What do you think? Do you think that's an improvement?
It is.
Area specular really upped it. Oh, that looks like.
That is cool.
I don't know if that's good.
I think now it needs to be like darker.
Yeah, it does, but. No.
I'll leave the rest of it to you. I just wanted to fix the reflections because I'm.
No, I appreciate you pointing it out. It did not look nearly as good as it should have.
I appreciate you doing that, man. Thank you.
Sorry for my cat. The stream can only hear when I talk.
Michael,
hear it the whole time. He's not having a good day today.
All right, man. I'll see you on the stream chat. Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you.
I'm starting work. It's no problem. I'm starting working on the landing gear. I don't know how long it's gonna take. But I'll send you update screenshots as I go.
Appreciate it.
All right, man.
I'm so excited. I was literally looking at this and I was like, damn, it looks so good. And then the landing gear, I was just like, oh my god. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that does look a lot better already. Need to tune the size of the reflection down a little bit now. I think honestly, it's getting a lot closer. This is what we're supposed to be seeing. We want kind of a brighter reflection that's more centered on the area of reflection. Right now, it's honestly getting close, but I feel like the size of the reflection is a little too dull, and it's like a little too wide. I don't want to overdo it. It's close. Entire work in progress in stream chat. He posted it in stream chat. Oh, Hyogen's working on one as well. Wait, actually, this also looks pretty sweet. What the hell? Shout out Hyogen. But you're gonna have to compete with Davy Jones. He's like a legit professional. Yours looks hella good though. Damn. Let's see if we can get this to work. Right, so. Specular tint, right, so our roughness is at 0.4. I'm gonna set it to 0.8. Does that look better or worse? Okay, that's definitely worse. 0.2. Now it just looks wet. I think 0.4 was definitely the sweet spot. We were already there. Oh! Elite! Congrats on the 12-month membership, and thank you for becoming a full year member. Much appreciated. Fancy ass alert for your full year. Hell yeah. You said, when did it get a cockpit? Also 1 year. Yippee! Yeah. The cockpit, we just did that today, actually. We just did the cockpit today. We took the saber cockpit, put it in here. It works really nicely. Looks good. Nobody's sticking through it or anything. Fully rendered, no invisible player. You can get in, get out. That's good. It's good. It's real good. Sideswipe getting the mantis confused? What is Sideswipe talking about? I don't even see Sideswipe talking in chat. What are they saying? I don't see it showing up in my chat at all. I'm on live chat as well. Okay, let's bring the reflection amount up just a little bit. Area specular is at 0.18. What about 1.8? What's that going to change? Let me 10x it and see the. Okay, no, we don't want that. What I probably do want on area 3, specular might help. Ooh, that's getting better. And much closer to the render. Obviously the lighting's different because we're on a map with like a blue skylight, but already looking pretty dang close. I don't have the same eye that Davathan has, but looking a lot cleaner. Oh, we don't have the Illume on it. Let me add the Illume back to the textures before I forget. Self-illumination, simple. Spicy? I think so. I think so. Self-illumination in curve on in RPM. From 0 to, I don't remember what we had it before. I think it was like 4. Try that the same exact stuff here. Simple. Nande with 19 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That amount of polish. It's blinding. It is a lot, but I think it looks good. I like it. How's our Illume doing? Okay, 4 is clearly not enough. Oh, up it to... Hey, Leopard King! Thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Why didn't it read it in TTS? What the fuck? It says Scoville off the charts. Spicy. Very spicy. Why didn't it read it? Is it because 4.99 is technically below 5? I thought... Whatever, I should just have it at 3. But thank you. I very much appreciate it. Hella spicy. Okay, we have a curve that we need to achieve here. At a point here, and we're going to have it very, very low. That, and then as you accelerate, it gets like really, really bright. Idle needs to be even lower. That. Maybe that's actually set to the metal shader. Or maybe it's so bright already that it's just like barely registering. Did the Halo 4 Cortana spawn in the passenger seat? I hate that it's possible. That would be pretty funny. I'd like upload to my GitHub, be like, why the fuck is Cortana in this thing? What is going on? Oh, you know what? It probably doesn't help that I don't have this on final lighting rendered. Let me re-import this with actually good lighting on it. I was wondering why it looks so flat. And the textures are so good, but something was wrong with it. Can't wait to see people playing with the upgraded wombat. It looks so good. Up the contrast of the texture in Blender. Oh, you may not need it. The lighting helps a lot with that, or I should say like shadows help. Fake lighting goes kind of crazy. Do I have a value specifically for the engine lighting on here? I never added wingtips for it. That's a shame. Maybe it's not the engine RPM function. Maybe it's like Rust? No, I'm gonna keep engine RPM. I do not know. Alright, give me 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna go AFK for... Give me like 2 minutes. I will be alright. Feel right. Be right back. Bye-bye.
All units. Local units. 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 All units. Local units.
Thank you for inspecting the cliff face. I appreciate it. Oh my god, somebody broke the tip bar again. Captain Cutter, thank you so much for the 3. I didn't get to hear it play, but thank you for the 3. Said all units, local units, all units, local units. Dude, this is what your wombat unit will be doing when you don't command it. The tip bar is now in Microsoft points. I hate that that happens. After stream today, I'm gonna have to see if there's some way I can make it not read out every single digit. I'll have to Google it and see if there's like a solution, because there's no way I'm the first person to have that happen. Anyway. Oh, damn, we're already over 3 hours today? Forgot I started early. Does not feel like it's been a 3-hour stream so far. I keep going. I'll have to go in like an hour. Half an hour to an hour. That's Nande, thank you for the $1 tip. Epic save. That actually did save it. That actually did save it. We're so back. We're so back. I do hope that we hit 100 today just so I can see the glowy effect. I'm not even trying to be greedy. Like, I'm just so curious. I didn't get to test it yet because I literally didn't know how to maneuver and like make the tip bar in the editor yet. I know how to do it with the alerts. We could probably figure it out after stream even if we did it, but it'd be cool to see. Gonna change the voiceover to play at 2. I do not have that much money. Okay, fair. But also the point is that I don't get spammed with TTS all the time. Because I don't want... I mean, it's kind of fun, though, when everybody's gets read out. I'll change it to 2. I'll change it to 2. I could do that literally right now. Where is it? Alerts. Edit. Change the super chat. It'll go... Oh, weasel! Knocked my phone off. Is it broke? Hit a metal thing. Okay, I'm doing something so that the 2s will go through. Well, enable text to speech for things over 2. That's for super chats. And then for tips, we'll enable text to speech on okay, it's updated. Anything over 2 will now trigger text to speech. I don't know if you're here, Davathan, but I don't know how much closer I could really get this. I feel like, given Halo 3 shaders, this is fairly close. I don't know if the reflections are like too dull, maybe, but it's reasonably close to the render. To be fair, this is a basic Cook Torrent shader, but it's nice, I think. This, besides the really shitty old landing gear on here,
are you able to change the voice to MSFT Sam?
Microsoft Sam, that's, you know what? Wait, actually, for the theming of everything, let me check. I don't know if they, I don't think they have Microsoft voices. I think they use Amazon voices. Let's see. No, I can't. Maybe I can get a custom plugin for it. I can look into it. I'm sure there's a way to do it with a custom plugin. But for right now, we'll be stuck with Brian. But if we could do Microsoft Sam, that would be pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. And people could actually go swah, swah, swah. That would go hard. I'm gonna look that up really quickly. Let me see. Is that possible? Okay, I think there's a plugin for it, but I'd have to like set it all up later. I'll see if I can get it though. I think it would be awesome to have Microsoft Sam. Yeah, the wombat feels good. The wombat feels really good. I like it. visuals on this look awesome. I love it. Saber's just so much bigger of a ship. If we really do get massive performance gains from the updated physics models, I would like to put the Saber somewhere on the map. Though I'm not sure where would be a good spot for it. I may include like some kind of UNSC base structure up here. That could be kind of cool. This terrain's not really built for it because it's like at a fucking severe 45-degree angle. Maybe up on the cliff up here could be kind of good. You have the contrast on wombat textures? I did not. I kept Davy Jones's wombat textures, but I did bake lighting on it. It didn't have baked lighting on the model before. After baking it in it, I feel like it did help quite a bit. I also adjusted some of the reflectivity values, which may have helped as well. I feel like it does look more contrasty. Would it be more on point to have Cortana? What context? Oh, you mean the Cortana voice? Actually, yeah, it would be way more on point. But Microsoft Sam would be pretty hilarious. They're both technically Microsoft Windows text-to-speech voices that you can use. I'm pretty sure it's built into Windows. I'll see if there's like a plugin for it. We might be stuck with Brian though. I'll see. There's gotta be one. I hope there's one. I really hope there's one. Alright. I'm happy with the wombat. We can leave the wombat as it is. I think it's good. Unless Davy Jones, Davathan has any thoughts on the matter. I think they got rid of Cortana on modern Windows. What? But it was like a raw text-to-speech voice. It wasn't even like a fancy one. Like the same. Oh. I know they got rid of the Cortana like feature, but I feel like they must have kept the voice. Glitch interior. What about E3 Scarab interior? Bring the Scarab down into our work pit over here. Yep, still looks awesome. I think in order to make more progress on the Scarab, it's at this point basically going to be texturing in Substance Painter this part up here, and then what else? I think that's about it, because even this part's gonna be like retextured. Honestly, I could keep that. It doesn't look too bad. I don't love it, but it could be better. It could be better. But at least I have to stretch out some of the panel, starting like right. I'll have to figure it out. Good machine on board. God, I could go for some coffee right now. Was there supposed to be a core head to this thing? Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. I wasn't entirely sure where I wanted to put the core, because like, if I put the core, I could put it there, but then you could jump to potentially from all the way down here, and then you would have to go up top. So I could block visuals from down here. Maybe extend like the bridge a little bit or something like that. Oh, what? That to work yet? Scarab worms is only on the Halo. What? Is this scarab worms, or is the only... Okay, no, they all have worms. This one will have worms. I'm going to add tubes. Now that I think about it, I also forgot. I'm going to have tubes going to like a little structure in the back here, and then go from here and then wrap all the way to there. Should be pretty easy to pull off as well. Because the one scarab will need more time, then it should be cool to see the custom interior in. Nice worm tubes. Thank you. I haven't made them yet, but thank you. to do next. It's scarab, flood canvas, and some other stuff, but I do have to leave soon, so I won't be able to make progress on too many of them. So I'm not entirely sure which one I want to do. Because right now, I could do some model work on the scarab interior. Trouble is I'm so hungry, I'm having trouble focusing, and I had friends invite me over to go hang out with them, and I'm like, I need to eat to continue focusing and functioning, but also I can't because I'm going to go out for food after stream. And a dilemma. As I started thinking about food, I was unable to focus on anything. Gotta feed the machine. Ugh. Maybe I just end it. I wanted to keep going in the hopes that maybe I would get to see the cool typical animation, but I'll just test it after stream. It's fine. I'll just jump out then. I'm sorry, I wanted to do like a 4-hour stream, but I didn't expect to go hang out with people tonight. An invite, but I'm gonna go jump out then. I'll hop out. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna make a stream, but I want to say I hope you guys like the new vibes of the stream. I had a lot of fun making it, and I plan on refining it over time and making it look even cooler. But I hope you like it. I'm gonna go leave, go spend some time with friends, and eat. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be live. Now that everything's set up, I'll be live like every single day for the next like several weeks. So you are not gonna be missing out. We should have Ultimate Forge out in this time as well, because of just the absolute grind set that we're gonna be on. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stream elements looks like, but no. I understand, but I promise a much longer stream tomorrow, starting earlier as well. So the stream time should be getting much earlier as the days go on. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Make a girl a promise. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Every single day coming up. It'll be fun. Have a wonderful rest of your night, you guys. I'll see you then. Goodbye. Dual stream will be happening. Goodbye.